Dining in a sidewalk cafe, a pleasure New Yorkers have been denied for months. Restrictions imposed to control the spread of the coronavirus are gradually being lifted, an attempt to bring the stalled economy back to life.
Finally, yes, please.
I feel so good to be out here with my family. It feels good to sit down and interact with people and not take my takeout to the park.
Only outdoor seating is allowed, however, forcing restaurants to adapt their business model. Jeremy Valadas got a special permit to allow tables in the street in front of his establishment, but he and the public are still trying to figure out how it's going to work.
It's chaos, complete chaos, but I give the city credit for attempting to do something. We need something. It's the only shot any small business or restaurant has to survive.
So far, he's been able to bring back less than a quarter of his Harvest Kitchen staff, foregoing his own salary while trying to keep his 6 restaurants afloat. There are some 27,000 restaurants in New York City alone. The mayor here says allowing outdoor dining is a way to help keep some of them afloat while mitigating the impacts of the coronavirus. Still, not all will be able to maintain these social distancing requirements and still be profitable. The writing is on the wall, says bar owner Peter Walsh. After 35 years in the business, last month he closed what had become a neighborhood institution in New York's Washington Heights.
I mean, after what's going on here, people aren't going to run out and say, oh, I want to be in a crowded bar right now. People are customizing to what their own lives are teaching them right now, and people are surviving.
Bars and restaurants aren't the only sectors of the economy likely to see a slow recovery. As many as 40% of jobs that have been lost in the pandemic may never come back, says economist Nicholas Bloom.
Air travel, particularly business travel, there's a lot of that I don't see coming back. Maybe dine-in restaurants, maybe, gyms, movie theaters, cruise liners. It's not so much broad parts. There's a lot of basically industries that are very reliant on face-to-face interaction, particularly in tight spaces.
He predicts that it will take years for the U.S. economy to fully recover, and it will look much different when it does. Kristen, Saloomey, Al Jazeera, New York.